it's a lot bigger. The spectacle's a lot bigger. The action's a lot bigger. The journey that the characters go on are a lot more dynamic, I think, than the first. And for someone like Kirk, who in the first film was so self-assured, in the second he's found to be weak and filled with self-doubt. And I thought that was an interesting place to start for a hero of the film.
And I think in this movie, whereas the first one was about Spock grappling with his humanity, I think this one's about him accepting it. And in order to do that, he needs to be more vulnerable and allow himself to be witnessed in that vulnerability. And that's something that happens in this movie.
He's an incredible character, and I think a shadow self of Kirk's and Spock's to some degree. He plays them both off against each other, one for his human instincts and one for his Vulcan logic, and he really messes up the dynamic within the ship.
These are some of my closest friends, and I love these guys. I love working with them. Chris and I have a great time. We're actually much more similar than Kirk and Spock. And it's always a great opportunity to come together and explore these characters that we are more familiar with now, with the perspective that we've gained, 4 years later, and we're older and hopefully wiser, and we all make the most of it without taking ourselves too seriously.
JJ creates such an atmosphere on set that it's like the first day after summer break, and you get to see all your friends and get to go back to work, and it's really a credit to him that something that where one could feel the onus of like having to live up to the Star Trek mantle, doesn't feel like that at all. It feels like a good time.
And I realised how much I'd watched it when I watched JJ's first film, because that brilliant rebooting and reinvention, the origin story, made me incredibly sentimental about characters. I suddenly realised, well, yeah, I do have a connection with these characters.